Some people walk into a room, and without saying a word, the atmosphere changes. Conversations quiet down, eyes turn toward them not because of beauty, fame, or power, but because of something invisible, a presence that pulls attention like gravity itself. That presence is charisma. But here's the truth no one tells you. Charisma is not a gift. It's not something you're born with. It's something you build, moment by moment, interaction by interaction, with the way you show up in the world. So, what is charisma, really? It's not about being the loudest person, the funniest, or even the smartest. It's an energy, a focus. It is your ability to be so completely present that people feel more alive just by being near you. Think about the last person who made you feel truly understood. They probably didn't say much. They just listened, looked into your eyes, and made you feel that, in that moment, nothing else in the world mattered more than your conversation. That's the secret. Charisma isn't about you. It's about how you make others feel. When you make someone feel seen and valued, they see you as charismatic. There's a science to this, to the power of presence. When you are truly present, your brain stops its frantic race between the past and the future. You are here, fully, in the now. This has a physical effect. Your body language relaxes, your tone of voice softens, and your gaze becomes steady. People feel that. In a world filled with constant notifications and distractions, genuine presence is incredibly rare, and thus we can know rare things are valuable and attract attention. So, the next time you're talking with someone, try this. Consciously silence the noise in your mind. Don't rehearse what you're going to say next. Just observe the person in front of you. Listen to their words. See the expressions on their face. Because the moment you give someone your full, undivided presence, you become unforgettable. That connection is the foundation of real charisma. Did you know that your energy speaks much louder than your words? Charisma is fundamentally an emotional energy. It's the invisible language your body communicates long before you even open your mouth. If your internal state is nervous, people around you will feel tense. If your energy says you're confident but kind, people will feel safe and open up. If it says you're cold or distant, they'll instinctively close themselves off. This is why true charisma begins with self. Before you walk into a room, a meeting, or a social gathering, take a moment to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Anxious? Distracted? Upset? Take a deep breath, ground yourself, and consciously adjust your posture. Stand a little taller. Relax your shoulders. When your inner state is calm and open, your outer world, and the people in it, will respond in kind. You set the emotional tone. Now, here's a component of charisma that very few people talk about. Vulnerability. This is the hidden strength behind genuine magnetism. True charisma doesn't come from being perfect or flawless. It comes from authenticity. We are naturally drawn to people who are real. People who aren't afraid to admit they made a mistake, who can laugh at themselves, or show genuine emotion without fear of judgment. When you drop the mask of perfection, you give others permission to drop theirs too. That creates an immediate sense of safety and trust. This is the core of human connection, and connection is the heart of charisma. Think about it. Even the most magnetic leaders in history weren't flawless. They had scars, fears, and doubts. But they spoke from the heart. Their authenticity is what made others believe in them and follow them. Building charisma isn't about grand gestures or dramatic performances. It's built in the small, almost invisible habits you practice every single day. Things like remembering someone's name and using it, asking thoughtful follow-up questions that show you are actually listening, making eye contact that feels warm, not intense, listening without interrupting, without waiting for your turn to speak, and offering a smile that comes from a place of genuine warmth. Each of these small acts sends a powerful, unspoken message. You matter to me. I see you. Over time, these tiny moments of connection compound, building that powerful, magnetic aura we call charisma. It's not about performing for an audience. It's about connecting with an individual, deeply, sincerely, and without a hidden agenda. There's also a quiet power in mystery. Truly charismatic people don't feel the need to reveal everything about themselves at once. They leave space in the conversation. They are comfortable with silence. They understand that curiosity is a powerful force of attraction. They speak with purpose, not just to fill the air or to seek attention. Their confidence comes from a place of restraint, not from being the loudest voice in the room. This kind of mystery isn't about being deceptive or hiding who you are. It is about having an inner security that means you don't need to constantly prove your worth. People naturally lean in toward those who seem to possess a quiet self-assurance, as if they know something the rest of the world has forgotten. So, here is the final secret. Charisma is not about impressing others. It's about expressing your truest self, calmly and confidently. When you speak, mean every word you say. When you listen, listen with your whole being. When you stand, let your posture and your presence say, I am here, and I am enough. People might forget your accomplishments. They might even forget your exact words, but they will never, ever forget how you made them feel. That is the art of presence. That is true charisma. You don't need to change who you are to be magnetic. You just need to show up fully, fearlessly, and alive. Because the greatest power you will ever have is the power to make others feel seen. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the art of presence. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content on connection, and so see you in the next one.